Welcome to another episode of Todoist, Learning the Basics. My name is Jerry Colbert, and in this week's episode, we're going to be talking all about filters and why I use them. Coming up next. So here we are within Todoist for Mac, and I wanted to try something new this time. I'm doing a little screencast. That's why you see me down there, or is it over here? Let's see. I don't know, but it's over there somewhere. Well, I just thought I'd do something different and something new for me. Of course, this has been done many times before by other people, but I wanted to do something new in this video. Now, in this episode, like I said earlier in my intro, is basically going to be talking about filters and why I use them and why I think they're an awesome tool to use inside of Todoist. And so what do I mean by that? Well, inside Todoist, you have labels and filters. Now, labels are great. And I label pretty much everything, all my tasks within Todoist. Now, with that being said, though, a lot of times I want to kind of, wheedle it down or just narrow down what I want to do within Todoist and focus on just certain tasks to get those completed. So if you see here, I have my Todoist opened up here, and here is the inbox, and here is today's view of things that I got to accomplish. And you see some of them have labels, some of them do not have labels. But let's say, for instance, and usually in my calendar app I have a time set aside for administrative tasks. Things that I want to accomplish within a certain time block that is kind of administration tasks, just little paperwork things or little tasks that I might want to do either every day or what have you in order to get accomplished and move my life a little bit further forward. So, now I could just go in my today view and say, wow, man, I got a lot of stuff here to accomplish. Or I could say, well, some of this is probably not going to happen today, or I might have already accomplished it, but right now I'm within my time block and I want to get stuff done. Now I could always click on administration here, as you see here, and was one of my labels. I could always go over here to labels here and click on it there. But if I do so, I'm liable to pull up other administration tasks that have either already been completed, because administration tasks could be things that are on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, okay? And I could have already completed them, or they just might not be due yet, okay? Or if I wanted to, I could go to filters and click on my administration today tasks, and it's going to list only the administration tasks that I have right now, so I can focus on it right now and I don't have to fumble around and try to figure out what I had set aside earlier for my administration tasks for today. So when I click on that, now it's going to show me only the administration tasks that I have for today. So I created a filter, and if you click on this three little dot thing here and you go to edit filters, you'll see here that I created this filter. And here it is, and I'll put that down there in the info section down below. But if you see here, I have overdue, today, and then I put a little ampersand, and then at administration. So basically what this is saying is that I'm wanting to show in this view here anything that is overdue or is today and is associated with the label administration. So it's only going to show me those tasks. Now, granted, you see in here, you say, well, Jerry, there's other labels there. Well, yes, those labels are also associated with those, but it's still only showing me just the administration tasks here that are associated with this filter. So when I pull that up, I can say, oh, okay, well, I can do this administration thing here, and so I can go ahead and complete these tasks now, or defer them to another day if I don't think that I have enough time to complete those tasks. Okay, so this is a cool thing you can do with filters, is you can combine them with labels, and you can also combine them with, let's say, projects, and filtering down what you are wanting to focus on, either at that moment or later on the day or even tomorrow. So if you see here in my filters, I also have a filter for morning routines, so I can just focus on that when I wake up in the morning. I also have for my hotel, Hampton morning routines, Hampton Inn today, which is the whole day, Hampton Inn tomorrow. I also have tomorrow tasks, that is just giving me a bird's eye view of all my tasks. I also have home for today, chores for today, and some of these I have in here when I set the filters up a while back and testing different things. Some of them I don't use anymore and I'll probably be taking out. Some of them I do keep in there for a little bit longer just to see if I'm going to ever use them. Some of them, sometimes I do use them. I don't use them on an everyday task or everyday usage. But as you see here, I also have one for weekly review, weekly planning, and I also use this one a lot, advancement tasks for today. And what that one is basically when you click on it, it's going to show me every single thing that I have to do today that is going to move my life forward, that has nothing to do with routines. Because there's going to be times when, there should be a lot of times when you want to complete a lot of tasks and you don't want to see your routines in there to clog up your view of what you're going to be doing. So I also have advancement tasks for the next 3 days, as you see here, and also advancement tasks for the next 5 days, and advancement tasks for the next 7 days. And sometimes I use that in my weekly review to decide, especially at nighttime, which is also part of my administration tasks, I might want to move some of these to one of these other days that isn't so clogged up with tasks that I have to get accomplished. So there you go, guys. This is basically how I utilize filters. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you here. You see this one at the top, must be done today no matter what. That are extremely important tasks that I might label that no matter what, even if the world ends and there's like this big asteroid going to destroy us all, I have to complete that task no matter what. Can't be deferred or anything else. So I label it what is called today's outcome. It has to be completed, period. It's what I've decided for this day. No matter what, I can defer other tasks to another day, but this one definitely has to get done in order to move my life forward in a positive direction that I want it to go. So anyways, there you go, guys. This is basically how I utilize filters. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And also, if you liked what I'm doing here and you want to see more of these kind of episodes in the near future, please don't forget to click on the like button and click on the subscribe button with that notification bell. And so without further ado, I want to wish you all an awesome day, and let's become more productive. Thank you.